Okay. Oh, that child?
Yeah, this guy found Ori.
Yay!
Well, probably okay.
Yeah.
Yay!
Yay!
Yeah. So now all the filthy poo water's clean.
Okay. So it wasn't really a power-up, it was just a story element.
Yeah, it's a world state.
Okay.
And now, traversing, getting the water breathing, it just makes this traversing easier. It's not required. As you can see, there are air pockets down there and all that. It just lets you say fuck it to the air pockets.
Mm-hmm. Where was that, that energy thing? The health power-up.
Oh yeah. Shit, somewhere. It's down here. Yeah, there.
Okay.
That's where it is.
Might be worth getting.
Yeah. And even on the world...
With how fast you go.
Even on the world map, you can still see the glowy bits of the orbs you need to get. Like, see them. Yeah.
Yep.
Soundtrack's pretty good in this game, too.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Fisher.
I'm not surprised.
It's kind of a recurring thing with good indie games, is they have really good soundtracks.
Mm-hmm.
That's that thing you like so much where it uses remixes of the same track over and over again.
Yeah.
Because we're kind of getting a good riff of the Ori theme right now.
Mm-hmm.
With like a xylophone, I think, mixed in?
Might be.
Bit of a xylophone.
I can barely hear it because TV's turned down so it doesn't get too much feedback on my mic, but yeah. I'm sure I'll hear it when I actually watch this playthrough again.
Yeah, you get a bit of xylophone, you get a bit of some chimes and light bells. Oh, I can go ahead and grab this. So I'm just two away.
Yep, almost there.
If I focused on traversal instead of combat like I did in my first run, I would have it already.
Mm-hmm. It's fine that you did combat, though.
Like, I remember my first run when I got here, I had the water breathing because I was going for that triple jump, and I'm just like, haha! Wow, some of these areas look really tricky and challenging. Dum-da-dum!
Yep.
Oh god, I can't get to that water from here.
Got those mines.
Yeah.
So if you lose all your breath meter, do you start taking health damage?
Well, like I said...
Oh yeah, you don't know.
So I actually have no earthly idea.
You should save and totally do it.
Let's just drown Ori for shits and giggles.
Yeah, why not?
I'm a happy little fish. Little fish.
Hooray!
Fishy fish.
It does look like a fish.
Yeah, it really does.
Wow, this is... You have a lot of breath.
Oh, damage over time.
Okay, yes, you do.
So even more breath.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck you, landmine.
Yeah, it's weird that they don't squish the landmine.
Yeah, it's one of those foreground, background things.
Mm-hmm.
Oop.
Except that both of them are... they can interact with you.
Well, I don't know if you've ever experienced landmine humbug, but they're kind of AoEs.
Oh.
And like these crushers, like, you can't really see it from this angle, but they're only like a foot wide. But they're a foot wide on the critical path, so they know they got you.
Okay, now I understand.
Yeah.
I did have experience with landmines, except they weren't landmines, they were sea mines, but still. Because where I lived for a few years in my childhood, Nevada, in Walker Lake, the military outposts like to test things there back in Vietnam era, and they had a whole shit ton of mines in the water, and they got as many as they could out once Vietnam had ended, but sometimes you could hear them detonate just in the distance. So I have a little bit of experience with water mines.
So, the two things I want to say about that little story is, first off, I was so fucking confused when you started that story. It's like, I had some experience with water mines in Nevada. It's like,
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Wait, there was water in Nevada?
Yeah, fucking what? This is news to me.
Yeah.
And then two, you know a story is going well when they say, well, they got as many as they could.
Yep.
And I think, aha.
I get the feeling that there's probably still more left there.
So that's an area that's a lot easier when you have breathing underwater.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause then you can...
Now it's kind of a Ninja Turtles situation.
Yeah. Granted, these controls are a hell of a lot tighter than Ninja Turtles.
Yeah. Way better.
Because you're dealing with a really nice analog stick as opposed to a D-pad.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, I want the goodies.
And you don't have to constantly press a button to move.
No. You can hit A to go faster, which is what I was doing.
But you don't have to.
Yeah, you don't have to. It's not required. And I've already been down here.
Come to think of it, Ninja Turtles, you don't have to either.
What? I never actually played that Ninja Turtle, so I wouldn't know.
Yeah. I owned it because I was a huge Ninja Turtles fan as a kid.
See,
But, of course, that was a disappointment.
When I was that age, I was living in Germany. So we couldn't get everything, so we had to pick and choose what we wanted to get sent over to us.
Right.
And it was like, okay, it's Ninja Turtles or Transformers. And as a small child, it's like, fucking giant robots, duh! This isn't even a discussion. Like, there's a whole bunch of nerds now.
For me, it was kind of the opposite.
Oh no, I was all about like robots and trucks. I was that kid.
Yeah, I never gave a shit about mechanical things. I cared more about characters.
Yeah.
So Transformers was never a big thing for me.
I can just hear like 20 people just scream out like, yeah, I don't care. I'm all about characters, so I don't care about Transformers.
Yeah. Well, fuck them. Optimus Prime is boring. There, I said it. Of course, I say this in hindsight and don't have nostalgia.
Yeah. So like a little kid, he's awesome, but he's awesome in that little kid kind of way.
Right. Like he's this incorruptible leader type.
Oh, there are brambles there I didn't see. Oh, good. I'm all the way down here again. Yeah.
And to be totally fair, Leonardo is also pretty fucking boring in most things that he's in.
Like, I've seen some more... I'll admit, I have very, very little experience with the classic Turtles. Like, I never watched the show. Now that I really stop and think about it, I'm pretty sure I've never actually seen a full episode of the classic Turtles. Like, not a single one.
Yeah. I mean, that's the kind of show that's... There are a couple episodes that are actually interesting to adults, but, like, that show is almost entirely for kids.
Yeah. The same can be said of the old Transformers. Like, there's one episode a lot of people love to talk about these days, where it's like one of the Autobots is this giant fucking pacifist. He's like, I don't want to fight anything. And, like, everyone else is like, we don't like fighting either, except for Warpath. Kablow! Yeah, that guy's fucking weird. But then again, he is a tank, so it's like, that's understandable.
Yeah, that would make sense.
But no, most of us don't like fighting, but we will fight against evil. And he's like, no, fuck fighting altogether. I mean, like, even with the best of intentions, when you have a war, you fuck up the entire landscape. So, oh, there's my ground pound.
Oh, okay, yeah. You should probably save.
Yep. Bam.
So, this episode with this guy?
So, he basically finds this little grove that no one knows about. And there's nothing... I don't remember there being anything, like, tactically valuable. Like, it's not full of energon, or there's no MacGuffin there or any bullshit. It's just kind of there. It's peaceful. All these animals live there. And he's, like, constantly sneaking off to this place. Be like, yeah, I'm one with nature. Are you a giant robot?
Right.
Shut up. And so at the end of the day, like, the Decepticons see him sneaking off. It's like, what's this fucking Autobot doing? Let's go wreck his shit. So they go to attack him. And then, like, the other Autobots are like, he's under attack, we should help him. And he's like, fucking no! And they fight off the Decepticons. And the show ends in this great, like, weird tonal, like, mismatch. Oh, hey, friend.
Oh, I think I've heard about this.
Yeah, where...
But yeah, keep going.
Like, the episode's end is like it's got the triumphant theme song playing, and like, yeah, we did it, we defeated the Decepticons, over like that one character looking super depressed and this blasted, wasted landscape, and everyone else is like, yeah, we did it, and he's like, fuck all of you. This is not a win. This is the exact opposite of a win.
Right. Yeah, isn't there like an episode where it might have been Rodimus, I can't remember, but isn't there an episode where one of the leaders is like, it's beautiful. Well, let's destroy it.
I don't like. Are you specifically talking about this episode, or
It might be.
it wouldn't have been Rodimus then, because that was like, this was early Transformers, and he's like the second generation leader.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know he came after the movie when they killed everybody off for no
Yeah,
reason.
that's literally the halfway point. And while I've gone back to the show, and I'm not like super impressed with how the show went, the movie is still like top notch. I still think the movie's fantastic.
Which is funny because it was made, like the storyline was there just to sell toys.
Yeah, no, some
Like, then again, I guess the entire show was.
Yeah. Like most 80s nostalgia for kids was like, this is to make toys. Explicit.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, that was Ninja Turtles, like, the original comic might have had something more than that, but the 80s show everyone knows and loves was very much like, we want to sell fucking toys.
Oh, yeah. Well, new creatures every week.
Yeah.
That they just wanted to sell toys, and I fell for it.
Yeah, new creatures every week. More, like, marketing-friendly personalities than the original Turtles. So it's very much like, here's the marketable version of this concept. Hey, where did I stomp? I want to stomp you. Hey, oh, I see what I'm doing.
Mage, don't you remember such memorable characters in Ninja Turtles, such as Pizza Face?
Well, considering I've never seen the show...
He's a guy. Yeah?
Yes, I remember him.
You don't remember that amazing character who I think showed up in one episode?
Yes, I know exactly who you're talking about. I remember the episode fondly,
Okay.
even though I've never watched the show.
Good. I'm glad.
But no, like,
It's just that memorable.
I feel like the original animated movie did the best with what they were handed. Because, I mean, as a writer, I would actually be really hyped with, hey, here's this world, we want you to fuck it up.
Yeah, I suppose that's true.
Oh, it's just down. It's not down in A. That's what I'm doing wrong. Where it's like,
Oh.
here's the world, here's all the established, beloved characters. Fucking end all of them. We need them out of the way.
Yeah. Do it in the most brutal fashion possible.
Like, give no regards to how anyone likes all these. This guy, the one everyone loves, yeah, make his especially raw. We want people to
Yeah,
feel
he has
bad
to.
this guy got wrecked.
Yep.
Like, that's fucking awesome. That's the exact... Oh, I'm back here.
Oh.
That's the exact opposite of how so many modern franchises are, where it's like, okay, you have your own artistic vision, that's nice, don't change anything. Here's our plan, whatever you do, it has to fit in with this plan. And I just gained health and then swam immediately into spikes.
Congratulations.
I did it, yay! Fuck you, Fisher. Taking my frustration on you.
That is fair.
But I mean, it's such a tonal backlash from the series where, like, no one dies.
Yeah.
There's that one famous animated
It's
GIF.
probably more like Yeah.
Oh, now I remember why they wanted that fucking grove. It wasn't to fuck with him. It was, there was this stuff in there that basically made them invincible.
Oh.
So, like, the Decepticons got it, and then to fight them, the Autobots got it, and then everyone was fucking invincible and shooting each other with reckless abandon. So that gif where you see, like, Autobots and Decepticons just blasting each other and nothing happening. That's from that episode.
Okay.
And they're just fucking wrecking the landscape with no regard, because, hey, no consequences for us. We're invincible, so fuck it. Oh, right. Break this. Oh, that's not what I was expecting at all. Oop-a-doo.
Yay.
Bam.
Doodad bomb stuff.
But yeah, like, in the show, you had all these, like, really consequence-free adventures where no one died. It was always, like, at worst, some side character no one gave a shit about died.
Right.
But then in the movie, it's like one of the opening sequences.
This is war.
Like, oh yeah, so I'm gonna say like a third of the original cast just gets murdered in the opening goddamn sequence.
That's ridiculous.
And it's like, oh hey, here's Cliffjumper. He's been there since episode 1. He's one of the first characters in a speaking role. Shot in the fucking chest.
Wow.
Oh, here's Wheeljack. He's been around since the beginning. He was there in episode 1. You see him shot in the chest, and then smoke comes billowing out of his ears and mouth, and then his blue eyes turn red, and smoke starts pouring out of those too.
Wow.
It's like, no, he's fucking dead. Oh, I'm sorry, was he the medic? Did you need him for everyone else not to die? Too bad. Oh, and then here's this other character. It's like Megatron does his dramatic evil speech of just be like, and now with this, we'll get to do the thing. And he comes crawling up all like crippled and wounded. He's like, no. And he's like, such pathetic bravado, and just shoots him in the fucking face.
Holy shit.
No, it's fucking raw. And they can do whatever they want because it's robots, so who gives a shit?
Right,
like
right.
all those
tear off limbs, no big deal. It's just robots.
Like all of those deaths are brutal, but that doesn't compare to stuff that happens towards the end where like you're seeing characters dropped into acid and they're melting down and they're screaming and begging for help. But even if help were to come then, it's already too late.
Yeah.
And you have the fucking human character, like it's up to him to save his dad who's being dropped into this mess. And it's like, there's a moment where you think, oh god, we just watched a human fall into acid.
Oh god.
It's like he rescues him in the nick of time. It's one of those like, no, I didn't do it. Ha ha! The camera angle made you think you fucked up, but you actually did it.
Right, right.
Ow, Piglets. Oh, I'm just gonna fucking die. Oh, there we go.
Yeah. Oh, toast.
Rubbers. All right, back down there. Like that. The only characters they didn't like outright kill off were, oh yeah, the Dinobots, because no one wants to see the Dinobots die.
Right.
Like even the marketers being like, we need to murder everybody to get them out of the way. It's like, what about the Dinobots? No. No, we can kill Optimus, but we can't kill the dinosaurs. Aren't the dinosaurs already dead? Get out. Oh, the guy that made the Dinobots? Yeah, we just piled his corpse over in the corner there. He doesn't even get a death scene. He's like one of 5 characters where it's just like, oh yeah, so we're making a corpse pile now. There he is. Oh, don't get us wrong. We're going to have the camera stare lovingly at his corpse for a minute, but how did he die? Meh, fuck it. He died because his toy isn't profitable anymore.
Right.
Oh god, could you imagine if they came out and just said that? Like,
that would be amazing.
These characters died because they weren't profitable. Kids, do you want these characters, these other characters you like to live? Buy their toys. This is life and death for them.
That would work. Yeah, that would work.
Okay, so I got the thing down here. Anything else down here? I could go diving all the way down there for that. Fuck it.
Now, Transformers was Hasbro,
Yep.
right? Yeah, those guys are fucking ruthless.
Oh, yeah. They're making the ponies now.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go this way.
Well, look at what they did with Fighting is
Oh, yeah.
Magic.
Well,
Just murdered that project.
like, I can understand that. Like, a lot of cease and desist orders, a lot of fan games,
Yeah, I understand, but it's still pretty nasty.
Well, the trouble is a combination of how copyright works, and one of the reasons why copyright in the United States, at least, is kind of broken. And the other is branding, and...
Right, they don't want their ponies being all nasty and fighting each other.
Yeah, like, I can... Of all the projects getting shut down, that's the one that seems most reasonable to me, where it's like, what's the show about? Oh, friendship and finding a way to resolve your issues with your friends by talking it out and stuff. What's this game about? Them kicking the shit out of each other.
Yeah, but then they went full DBZ, so, like, I don't know.
Yeah. Like, there's a minor inconsistency there. But the curiosity I would have there is how many people involved with shutting down Fighting is Magic was involved in that.
Oh yeah, probably nobody.
And now I can go do this puzzle.
I'm sure they have entirely different firms or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not that. Oh, those are spikes that I barely noticed.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. And then the other thing is, this is the most fucked up thing about copyright in the United States. If you're not constantly protecting your claim, you lose it.
Yeah.
So even with relatively innocuous projects like that, or non-profit fan projects, if it gets big enough, you kind of need to shut it down, or if somebody actually tries to come in and do copyright infringement bullshit, like, they'll point to that and say, well, why is this fine and ours isn't? And, like, the answer will almost obviously be, well, you're making money off of it and they weren't, but...
Right.
In a lot of legal ways, that doesn't cut the mustard. Oh, I'm glad I came down here. That's good stuff.
Which is unfortunate, because that should be the determiner.
Yeah. Like, there's a...
But currently it's not.
There's a lot of things that should be determiners that aren't. Aha, fuck you, lasers.
Whoa.
Yeah, just shut their shit down.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's purely to make that back path easier.
Yeah.
God, these run and jump.
I may not know my memes, but I know how to shut your shit down.
Oh, Jesus, that was bad timing.
You ever watch... Yeah. You ever watch anything Anthony Fontano does?
I have no idea who that is.
He's a YouTuber. He has two channels, one where he reviews music and one where he reviews memes. Although he does other things on his meme review channel, but that's basically what he does now. But yeah, one is a troll channel, obviously, and the other is a legitimate music critic channel.
Ah.
But he has this fucking multi-minute outro that it's just constantly gotten longer and longer as he's done his meme review show because he's an asshole. And he hates his audience.
That reminds me how
I don't think he actually does.
The best friends do their streams where their outro, like, every time they sit down to stream, which isn't very often, they'll add like another 2 or 3 minutes to their outro.
Yeah. It's kind of like that. It's just pure contempt for your audience.
Is this one I could just jump down? No. Haha, I'm also going in the wrong direction.
Yay. Ori in the wrong direction.
I was going in the wrong direction the whole time. Ow.
Oops.
Ow.
Oops.
This is fine. That was another tactical death to speed things up.
Yeah.
Oh, now I see what I'm supposed to do. Come here, fucker. Come here, Frogger. I need you. Rather, I needed this.
That guy looks like he's made of clay.
Ah. Alright.
Neat.
Yeah, the traversal puzzles are actually pretty good in this game.
Yeah.
Like, you've already seen one of the two problems I have with this, and that those ending sequences, which really should be more of a, yay, I did it kind of moment, turns into these, oh, fucking shit!
Yeah.
So the tone is kind of confused, and the music doesn't help, because the music is so like, yay, you did it! And like, I'm fucking dying,
right.
yay! It's like my anus is bleeding, goddamn. And again, there's no checkpoints in those sequences, and they only get longer.
Oh,
And you saw
God.
how long that first one was.
Yeah, I did.
So it's one of those where it's like, unless you really learn how to read the difference between traversal items and fucking background elements, on top of all the, like, oh shit's fucked elements going on, like, you're fucking screwed. It's so ridiculous. Oop. Adoo. And I...
Yeah, I had no clue.
Yeah. Should never have to come back down there again. Yeah, like that. That's a problem. And I didn't need to come down here either. Woohoo. Hurry in the wrong direction.
Yay.
Fuck you, Spiker. Alright.
Spiker and Fisher.
Ow.
Your two favorite friends.
Yeah, Fisher's just kind of a fuck up. Fisher never
Yeah.
really got his life together. Spiker knows what he wants, but Spiker's an asshole. And Spiker wants to be an asshole. Then there's this fucker.
Reiner.
Haha!
Lols. Get wrecked, son. What?
I see what happened.
They decided that you were, your hitbox, or your hurt box was in the proper spot to be crushed.
I was being cheeky. The kayfabe in-universe logic was the hand I was using to hold on got pulled up. And at that point, like, well, you're dead.
Yeah.
It's caught and it's moving upwards.
Yeah.
So it's like somebody getting their hand
guess that
caught in
sorta
an
makes
up
sense.
escalator.
Right.
Which sounds like a really fucking raw deal.
Yeah.
Like, getting eaten by an escalator in general is fucking raw, but getting eaten by the up, just ugh.
Yeah.
Now I can do this.
Oh.
Get all the goodies.
Sweet tea. Yeah.
And this puts me out back here, which... Oh, I think this is the starting area. Ow, fuck you.
Ouch. Just kind of showed
Eh,
up.
Well, I knew he was there, but...
Yeah.
Up you go. Ah, damn it.
So it actually does a little bit of damage to them when you use them as a platform, huh?
Yeah, you can kind of throw them around.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm back here. Okay, cool. Damn it. I have the energy for
Fuck
it. I
balls.
just need to recharge my energy.
Mm-hmm.
Which is bottles. This is bullshit. Beep,
It's total bishop.
beep. Aha, I can't go that way.
I had a friend back in high school. He was a weird dude, but anyway, he he always said, that is total bishop. And the thing is, he got it from a movie, so it wasn't like he was just saying it wrong out of, you know, being a mistake or whatever. But he got it from a movie, and this guy had this weird accent, and he said, that's bishop. The problem is, he used it non-ironically. Like, he wasn't even making a joke. He was just saying, that is total bishop. It's like, dude, it's funny. Like, it's supposed to be funny. Why are you saying it like this?
Like,
You might want to save.
I'm fine.
Okay. I'm waiting for you to get crushed.
Aha.
Okay, you're good.
I told you, I'm fine.
Yep. Faith and Mage +1.
Hey, friend. Up you go. Up you go. Up you go. Up
That's
you go.
so
Okay,
rude.
so that's not how you solve that puzzle. Should probably stop doing that before I fucking die. Okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you have 1 health
Yep.
left.
But there's a reason why I'm not saving. 'Cause I need
Oh yeah.
to open these goddamn doors. Yeah,
Guess that'd do it.
being very rude. Ooh, ooh,
How woo.
there are spikes over there. I almost killed myself because I almost didn't notice. Alright. So now... Cool, we have water breathing.
Hooray!
Now I can do this. La la la.
Yep, forever and ever.
I'm just gonna live down here. Fuck the forest. Fuck the forest. I have the sea. You shall refer to me as Neptune, king of the sea. Fuck you, blocks. I have the sea.
Nope.
Aha! The ocean protects me. No. Aha! King of the sea.
Yeah, that's why you're running around on land so
Yes.
well.
The water flows through the land, unhindered and unimpeded. Like the raging river. The river does not like spikes, though.
No.
Spikes are kind of effective against everything. That's why spike users are assholes.
It's true.
King of the sea!
Oh yeah. Look at this heroic movement.
Ta-da! Yeah. Bye. Whee! Doo. Up. Okay.
Oh
Yeah, I
yeah.
did it! Yay! Unlock the door.
Glad your hand didn't get stuck.
And now here's that opening area where I had the like, go, fuck. The thing up there I want. Can't get it now. Over the spiky brindles.
Probably not.
And now we're back here. Full circle! I got your water back. What else do you want?
Everything else.
You want me to get closer, don't you?
Come closer. Whoa. I didn't realize that walking made you explode into a save point.
Secret tech.
Yeah, it's pretty
I think I need
fancy.
a super jump to get up there. Anything down here? Ooh, there's a goodie down here.
Oh.
Fucking spikes. Jesus. Whoop.
Spike Man.
Get my energy back. Oh, now I can get that thing too.
Sweet deal.
Game really rewards backtracking.
I mean, the thing that's modeled after would make sense.
You're a corpse now.
Lols.
Aha, that would be challenging and kind of harrowing if I didn't have, infinite water breathing.
No, I'm not even sure it would be challenging or harrowing for that.
True. Like if that was all underwater, maybe.
Yeah.
Oh, there's nothing else down here for me. That's the other cool thing about the exploration upgrades is it gives you the map markers.
Yeah.
Considering how fucking huge this map is.
Yeah. Yeah, it would be difficult to find everything.
Yep. I'm so glad that the double jump is one of the first progression things. I can't stand exploration games where the double jump is like one of the last things you get.
Yeah, it's pretty obnoxious.
Like especially if you've gone through the game and then you start a new game and you're so used to the double jump traversal.
Oh god, yeah.
Fuck you, Fisher. Hey, stop it.
You got toasted.
That was a tough Fisher. That's a dead Fisher.
Yeah.
That one would be a little bit more harrowing. There we go. Okay.
Doing okay on the health.
Now I can just tank hits like a motherfucker. Anything else? There's a 4-door. I'm gonna go to the 4-door. I'm gonna go to the 4-door, and then I'm gonna go to the tree, and that's gonna be our stopping point for the night.
Okay. 4-door and 7 scores. What? God damn it! I screwed
You
it all
did
up.
it! Yay!
Hero. I'm gonna go hero now.
Have fun. I thought you heroed after.
Oh yeah, Sonic.
But speaking of which, looking at this game, it just reminded me again how much beauty there is in decay.